I also want it to be understood that I don't choose to go here with women. I just want to have a good time. However, because I'm observant and I'm aware, um, I bring these things to consciousness. I speak about them. I talk about them, and then it becomes a battle. So many times it becomes a battle, as if any of it matters. Because for me, the terms and phrases and their definitions are relative to the experience that we're having. And one thing that can seem bad at one moment can feel good in another moment. Um, and it's like somebody goes out there and, like on the news, you always see somebody getting murdered. That's terrible. Recently, we've had the young man um, in Florida that everybody's wearing a hoodie for him. Yesterday it was the hoodie movement. Everybody was wearing a hoodie, and because they think he was assaulted by somebody in Florida uh, uh, and murdered. Uh, and it has to do with the stand your ground law that they've got there. Uh, but in a war context, you can commit murder, and it's not murder. So, in one instance it's bad, in one instance it's good, and, you know, I understand all these things are ebbing and flowing and, going throughout the world, but I just look at people just trying to figure it out, and, to me, that's symptomatic of not yet understanding, not having a realized understanding in them. And so this neglected understanding that is to be realized is given expression to, some type of vehicle of expression, and then through experiencing it, hopefully a knowledge comes. Now, in the latest uh, talks by John David Ebert, he mentions the form problem. Every form of knowledge has a problem to be solved. And each form of knowledge has its function. So there's mathematics, there's biology, there's ecology, and there's a function to it, and it has its own form. This is it just expanded it gave terms and phrases and definitions that enables me to speak about these things. Now, I may not be speaking about them very well. I may need to practice, experience, work with them, just like clay or paint or, tools or something, before I can really master the use of them, because everything changes from context to context. Anyway.